Hello everyone and welcome to another video of The Camera Isn't Tilted, The Shelf Is. Very recently I got tagged to do the Spring Has Sprung tag for Tag Tuesday, which that sounds perfect because it's neither Tuesday nor spring anymore. So I got tagged by Eeva from Eeva Reads, and I do have to admit that I feel really flattered. Eeva, if you haven't heard of her, is a really lovely Finnish booktuber. She has a background in tech and the most amazing accent that I've ever heard. Honestly, Eeva, consider narrating an audiobook. Your voice is addictive. Well, let's start with the tag. I hope you know how that goes. I'm just gonna answer a couple of questions that are book related. And we'll see how it goes. Question number 1. Flowers. All the flowers we remember are blooming again. Pick a book that's a fresh take on a retelling. Oh yes, I've got an opportunity to talk about this book. Amazing. Well, the book that I am going to choose is actually a graphic novel based on a short story of Neil Gaiman, who is one of my most favorite authors. And it is called Snow Glass Apples. It is a retelling of Snow White from the perspective of the evil witch. And in this one, Snow White kind of gets portrayed as an evil, life-sucking vampire. In here you'll find everything that you need to love a book. Beautiful drawings, lovely childhood characters that are being portrayed as monsters, and lots of sex. Just perfect, right? Anyway, let's move on. Question number 2. Cadbury mini eggs. Obviously the superior springtime candy of choice. I am so sorry, but I've never heard of them before. Pick a book that you consider to be a sweet treat. I guess it has to be something like light-hearted, lovey-dovey and fun. I'm gonna find something. Light-hearted and fun, huh? Who knew that lighthearted and fun would be the thing that I'm struggling with probably the most? Help! I basically don't really have anything that is like bubblegum sugar lighthearted. Give me something lighthearted, lighthearted and fun! Oh my god! I struggled so much right now. Okay. I found something. It may not be the best choice, but I found a book by Agatha Christie called Nicotine. And this belongs to one of her Hercule Poirot mysteries. Yeah, it's fun. There's murder in here, but it's like a fun and lighthearted murder. I mean, come on, it's like reading Sherlock Holmes. You don't care about the person that is missing or dying or whatever, like you just want to know how Sherlock figures the things out. Or in this case, well, okay, glad that is over. So let's talk about question number 3. Allergies. Seasonal allergies often make your eyes water. Pick a book that made you cry. Not a lot of books make me cry these days. I think the last time that I was really close to crying, I would even define it as crying because that is the closest that I'll get to it, was with Jiyoung, born in 1982, a Korean feministic piece of writing talking about the lives of the average Korean woman and linking statistics in the footnotes of how that is actually the life for a lot of average Korean women. And the fact that women are still treated this unequally at some places in the world just makes me really sad. Question number 4, okay? Spring cleaning. Out with the old and in with the new. Pick a book to unhaul. Okay. I don't really unhaul books, even if they are bad. If I've read them, I kind of feel like they are part of my family now, and I can't really get rid of my family, can I? But that said, like, I could still mentally unhaul a book, I guess. So mentally unhauling a book, I think I would go for All the Lights We Cannot See by Anthony Doran. I know it's a loved book by many, but I have seldomly in my life read a book that was so tiring. It has over 500 pages. Each chapter is only like 3 to 4 pages long. or 5 pages, I don't know, it's very short, and still I couldn't get through it. Like, it took me 3 months to read it, and it felt like biking on sand. And don't even get me started on the romanticization of the Second World War. No. No. Look, I don't want to hold it against you if you like love stories and unrealistic plots set in the Second World War, but please don't ever expect me to like a book like that. That got serious so quickly. Oh my god. Let's just stop being so serious with the next questions. Question number 5. Spring break. It's the perfect time for an adventure. Pick a book involving a road trip. Okay, yeah, that's a good one again. So I've got The Great Trip by Cheryl Strayed. This is a story about something that actually happened, where Cheryl herself, without a lot of preparation, went to go on the Pacific Crest Trail. And I guess this isn't quite a road trip, at least it doesn't involve any cars. It's just Cheryl walking by foot along the Pacific coast, but it felt like an adventure reading it. Good, let's move on. Question number 6, mating season. It's that time of year in the animal kingdom to make some babies. Pick a book with some smutty delights. So, okay, let's go hardcore on this. I'm gonna go with Wetlands by Charlotte Roach. I've talked about this in my recent May wrap-up. It's smutty. I don't know if it's a delight, but there are definitely a lot of sexual scenes. Gonna leave it at that. Number 7, rainbows. I just feel like spring is made of freaking rainbows. Pick a book featuring an LGBTQ+ character. Good, good. I've got the Black Magic Trilogy, Black Magician Trilogy. It has a completely different title in German. This is the story about Karelia and Sonea, if you know what I'm talking about. But there's a character in here called Daniel. I think it's been a while since I read the story. Not Daniel. And at one point of his journey he falls in love with a correspondent of another country, and then they have a love relationship from there on. But I found it was very sweet. It was actually the kind of romance to adventure balance that I was looking for in a book. It was more of them just falling in love and having a great time on the sidelines, rather than it being the center of the story. Question number 8, Spring Awakening. This is one of my all-time favorite musicals, even though it's filled with completely dysfunctional characters. Pick a book that's also filled with completely dysfunctional characters. Do I have to love it though? Oh, she picked Six of Crows. That's actually... I'm not talking about Eeva, I'm talking about the creator of the tag, the Naughty Librarian. I'm gonna link the original video in my info box below. Eeva had the perfect pick for this. Honestly, Normal People is just... good choice, Eeva. Now I can't take that, huh? What do I pick then? I think I'm gonna go with Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. Yeah, you have these main characters that are just both on the complete opposite of personality spectrums, and still they're kind of trying to work together, not trying to work together. None of them are talking to each other again, which is something that drove me crazy in Normal People. I don't know, each of them just has their problems. Okay, let's move on. Question number 9. In Like a Lion, Out Like a Lamb. Pick a book series that didn't get better as it progressed. Confession time, I guess. I don't really read that many series. And when I do, I only read like the first part a lot of times, and then if I don't like it, I don't move on from there. I guess though I'm gonna go with Derek Landy's Skullduggery Pleasant series, which I still enjoy, though it kind of going down with the plot and the writing and the like, I don't know, it's kind of, I mean, it still is fun, but it's not been outstanding for a while now, and I don't know if that is just my age or if the story objectively gets lazier and more uncreative. I have no clue. Nonetheless, this will always be a series of my heart. I don't know, not many people I think know that series anyways, so I don't think that I'm stepping on anyone's toes today. Ha! Okay, question number 10. We're at the end of this tag. It is called Fun in the Sun, Tag Some Friends. Okay, I am not sure if somebody actually still wants to get tagged doing a spring challenge. And also I'm a bit embarrassed because I don't have that many people to tag, I guess. Still, nonetheless, I would like to tag new breeders. If you're watching this video and you still want to do the challenge, feel free to do so. New Breeders has some great and cute content. She has like the average TBRs and talking about books videos, but also has some fun and short ones, as well as some tips and recommendations for people who would like to get more into reading. So with that, we're at the end of the tag. I hope you'll have a great day today, and I will see you at another time in another video. Well, bye! Not Daniel. But at some point in German, at one point in the journey, I wanted to say German again, what the fuck? And this belongs to one of Hercule Poirot. Hello everyone, welcome to another video of The Shelf is Not Tilted. The camera is what? Other way around. I'm destroying my own joke here. I have to hurry, my mother wants to visit me today. So recently I have been tagged to do a tag. The tag is called the Spring Has Sprung tag. Oh my god, too many tags in here. Seasonal allergies often make your eyes water. Pick a book that made you cry. I'm glad that I'm not allergic to grasses. My boyfriend has the time of his life right now.